We'll wait. We'll wait for it to reconnect. We good? Okay. Okay. I just happened to look over. We good? We good? I think we're good. Words. Explore the city. Learn history of the city. Learn that we have to recreate Gulu Jaja's journey of how he brought together Tuliolol. Starting another session for again. I don't understand anymore. And now we have two paths. We either go with the approachable Pelu or the helpful Hanu. I'm thinking we go with the Hanu, because there's a similar race to what we're used to, and save like the all new race to Final Fantasy XIV or, you know, the next part. Quest to Royal Paco will become available once you have completed this series, beginning with the helpful Hanu. Yep. So what is it that you'd like to know? The road to OK Hanu is, we go south through the Arch of the Dawn, then we follow the road that runs besides the Kazuma Uka River, right? It is. Be warned, however, my brethren told me a recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured, if not killed. Oof. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. Still planning to go in ROG, proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing, thank you. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by the storm. Anyways, we're bound for Kazuma Uka. We should head over to the Arch. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at Zabalia TA. It's all been arranged. Cool. Oh. What top is that? Oh, that's the new one. Hold on. Hold on. How do you die? Try on. If you die anywhere near as good as I am thinking you're about to, then I... Oh, you even went with the gunmetal to make the black shiny. Okay, I do love that. I love that a lot. How's it look inverted? To that being... Oh, no, it's dyes the shirt. Hold on. Oh. I know it'd look even better if it was actually like jet black. Oh. I'm in love. I am absolutely in love. I'm in love, guys. It is even better. This is ugly in comparison. Well, it's better than what I had going. New red mage target. I like the look of a lot of the relic gear Like, I'm pretty big. Like, I'm still upset that I haven't been able to get the Shadowbringers relic gear for the Gunbreaker because I want the coat dyed green. And the PvP coat just doesn't cut it. It dyes the chest green as well. Are we ready to leave? Let's go. Onward to Kazuma Uka. Open the way. Will you show us the way? So is that why it's... Oh, new location. Let's see what this place looks like.
Kosamauka, the land of rainbow terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail.
I should probably turn up the game volume momentarily from in-game.
An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below.
It looks pretty. Very pretty.
Flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the Marcy Trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
I don't know, everything looks pretty well together. Oh, this is the place with the waterfalls coming off of the fingered rocks. Okay. Sure, I'm very jittery today.
Those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
Yeah, I'd probably hit you like a rock.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
Yeah.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
That wouldn't be the worst thing I stepped in.
Told you I've been here before. Come on, Okanu isn't much farther.
Oh, it's Oak. Okanu. So it's Oak. So it's like just... I don't know why I kept calling it okay. Like okay Vanu. Okay Hanu. It's Ook. I see, I butcher things. Very much. Then again, I think that's the first time I've like heard it physically said. So let's do some... Up that master volume. Because I had it down while I was doing that. Let's... Let's just have everything on high. Set the custom and see if that helps. Alright, crowd. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? Good thing she has her invel to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Okay, so that's Cocktail. Okay, so this is how they's connected. So is this all just essentially like literally just like up through here. So like we don't have like any, we're not gonna have anything in the northern. Like nothing too much in the northern, so there's still like potential area expansion. Huh? Maybe. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I being a peasant and walking? We have technology. Why? Are you green and fuzzy? Are you a hunt? Are you a hunt? Ulan FF14. Like, are you a hunt? Yes. You are a hunt. You're also green and fuzzy. Very green and fuzzy. Oh, look at you. Riding that rear around as I'm riding my very expensive in-game currency motorcycle. Everyone has arrived, and none the worse for wear, except a certain third promise who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is the Hanu Hanu village I was telling you about, Okhanu. Now we'll hit the Ethernet in a minute. A festive people. It's like your friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we can to do and find this elector. Oh, Kilie. I know I butchered that. Oh ho, what now? It's Hanu greeting. It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you heard it last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanuhalu, welcome you to Okhanu. As elder of my people, I shall be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. Why are they barking? I'm glad you are not barking. I appreciate you, buddy. So our idea of the electors is correct. We do just as Papa said and retrace this path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me the feat and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I have come to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. We should poke around a bit then. Or should we poke around a bit then? We might pick some clues about the feat. You know, prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What? You think I'm being too cautious? No, I'm impressed is all. You admire Inspector Father, who is prone to decisive action, so I expected you to rush in first and ask questions later. Or never. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he has a pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker who takes time to consider all the possibilities. With the long naps he takes these days, though, the head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that's all there is to him. but there's more to the Dawn Servant you've seen thus far. I should like to speak with the head of reason one day. Well, I'm sure you'll catch up on Wick soon enough. To return to the subject at hand, you wish to take a look around Okhanu, then? Do some groundwork before the feat begins? Something like that. I mean, I could probably pass this test with my eyes closed, but it'll keep us busy while we're waiting. Lamont has the right of it. As Elder Zanuhali is a resident of this village, learning more about it can only improve our chances in the feat. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Annabelle, Alisay, and Kryl may concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Lamont, Servos, and myself will handle this northern half. Yep, sounds good to me. Sounds good to Lamont too. Oh, you know what I have yet to see how it looks. First and foremost, I did get the Choco or Parker, this is the mount that I got from exclusively watching Lupus Rex on Twitch stream Final Fantasy gameplay. And you could do the same thing while the event still goes. Selfless plug. I will not apologize. But I've yet to actually try on the backpack. Okay. I can lie. I wish it was a little smaller. Like, I get it. It's like, it is Arenvale's backpack. I get it. I'm a sucker for backpacks on my characters. Whenever I play Fallout or Skyrim. Backpack. In fact, that was one of the first things that I bought. Was backpack. Unapologetically. Just backpack. Oh, gemstone trader. Cool. I know we gotta do fates in the area to get more. Attune. Shiny Sylveon. Oh, well, that's a cool name. Yeah, right around here. Dispirited Hanu. What's the problem, big guy? You heard of the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and the help the Dawn Servant sent, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there is much else that was lost for good. Vantage point. We have to actually look around. Oh yeah, that one got messed up a bit. And by a bit, I mean a lot. Gaping hole in the wall is missing a portion of the roof and are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs to be ongoing. It's like... Okay. So we know that was north. That's back to Lol. What in the... Okay, this is my Floridian speaking, because clearly the storm was like supposed to be like a hurricane. makes sense. But with this area having like, seems like it's a bit in a valley. We'll see what's like more that side. Like I'm getting very much valley vibes, and it probably would have weakened quite a bit. But then again, I don't know. It just looks like it should have, because like, see all that. I would think a lot of that would kill a hurricane. I don't know. Florida's too flat to, you know, have that information. That, and I'm literally right on the coast, so it doesn't help. A lot of these houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than wood and reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. Let's head out over here. Well, can you just casually just get fish here? Bundled reeds. Dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. So they had some preparations. Oh. I think it was meaning for me to go it around. Sprint. Oh, I was like, I hear motorcycle. Boat of woven reeds. Boat. Oh, there we go. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. Sup, Alphina. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered in bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu, then. Hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they are ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. We gotta hurry over too. Yep, sounds good, buddy. Or just take me there. That works too. Start getting a little caffeine in us. Hopefully this is voiced. There's no music, so I would think so. Oh.
No
Catboy Bro is here.
Sorolja, or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Sorolja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu. I am also
The voice is a lot clearer than I thought for a bird person.
with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
That's, yep. Big, dumb, and ugly.
You made it after all.
They're both big. That one, the right head is dumb, the other one is ugly. Up, dumb, and ugly. Can't wait to fight you later.
No,
Because you know what's happening.
there is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga.
Mm-hmm.
In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feet of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
I wouldn't read into it too much.
We use reeds in every part of our lives.
I will not
because
apologize for the pun.
weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Arms itch.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
Do it. You won't. Cowards.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
It's all about fighting, buddy.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
So in like a situation like this, how do like... It's like their other brother is not here.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You're not too subtle here.
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Don't worry, we'll kick their ass later.
I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Just one thing at a time.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Withdrawal? I'm good at killing those. Complete. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, chromite feet. Still not as good. But you know what? I can use that. What I've been doing with like these lower level coffers is popping them on things that don't have quite the gear. Oh, hey, look, my bike. So that way I don't have to bank into the other, like, bank my tomestones into getting their gear up to do more regular content. Otherwise they're just gonna sit there, so I might as well be smart about it. I don't know the first thing about farming, but there's one way to save the harvest and help the Hanu. We're gonna find it. I'll make Baku Jajel eat his words. Oh, the cat girl in front of me leveled up. I was like, what? Oh wait, you're not. Oh yeah, wait, you are a cat girl. It's like, I thought that was a lizard tail. What? Oh, that's the last. Okay. Understanding the nature of the problem will be key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves, then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aaronville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. Oh, I still have the dye on me. Let me just yeet that onto my bird. Yeet. That's right. I love this bike so much. I almost literally ran over Cryle. You can all stand back. We'll get... Oh, you can all stand back. I'll get to the problem of this in no time. Give me strength. Let's all scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. What is... Oh, you are fit. Oh, you can fit. Can fish in the reed field. Interesting. Wilted reeds. As Zanuhali described, the reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. The water contains no obvious contaminants. It looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. I mean, we do kind of have some experience with that since I did complete the dome restoration. We kind of help oversee some of that. Soil on the patties, as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist. Not flaky, not dry nor flaky. Lethargic frog, there's no insects. Small frog catches your eyes, strangely like a daisical. It doesn't even bother to hop one, it eventually scurries away. So the frog is lethargic, the frog's not getting enough food. Like, I don't know if there's like certain insects that are healthy to the ecosystem of... Is that a fucking dragon turtle? That's essentially like a dragon turtle. Oh, that is beautiful. And now that we have it cleared, like... How close is this place to the coast? It's so nice seeing so many people in an area again. That's not tied to just like a collection event. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together. We can share our discoveries. I don't know what my roommates are making, but it smells delicious. Holy hell. I'm getting hungry again. Damn it. Well, what do you think? Any obvious problems? Frog looked like shit. Could be something. I agree, the waters look to be in good quality, as is the mud which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reed, but also the creatures which live among them. Can something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't know much about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, I couldn't help be but reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally the occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. Last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. I say we help them put on their festival, give them reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead to a solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. Right? I fail to see the relation between the festivals and the fields. Let's not to be hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklamot's journey. It is only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. That's back in the village, one of the, shack places. The big building to the north, let's go see it. There is much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Yeah. Oh, and that's understandably so. Bekbe. Bekbe. There we go, there's the road. Seriously, this zone is, even though we've literally seen only a small portion of it, very pretty. 10 out of 10. I hope you don't mind me driving my bike, flying ATV thing. There we go. Yes, this is what I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect the festival float. Yep. We know how these find the hidden things go. Which is ironic that we're doing something like this 2 nights in a row in 2 different games, because we did this very thing in Yakuza. That right there. Number 1, snapped carrying pole. Oh, that is definitely broken. How they left the great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Oh, it's missing an eye. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Missing any feathers? No. Oh, the feathers are a little funky. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter last time I saw them. The last one was just a guess. I was like, we did side, we got eye. It's got to be somewhere near the butt of the bird. And I was right. I think we can all agree this bird float is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We're admiring your festival float. It's a shame it's in such a poor state due to the recent storm, I gather? Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we assured our people of safety. With the float in this condition, there can no be lifting of wings. No Ihana. Ihana. That's what the festival is called. I want to help you hold it. Have you seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs. And you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving in to misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there is nothing I would like more than lift everyone's spirits. But we don't have enough materials to repair the float. We need a boxia for the missing eye, Uyu Ipo wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Two of these I know. A box ixa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and the Uyu Ipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. They're chosen feathers, however. The winds chosen is the victor of a competition which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics. And it's something of a problem right now. We Hano are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana while doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. We cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom. We cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The ones chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone using the arcane equipment, as well as timber favored by ceremonial tools. Demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. I wager the float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hanu's foes. The float may actually also function as an arcane device. That's clearly where they're going. The boat, precisely what I was thinking. The boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. Focus for what? Oh. Ihana. It's a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the boat was made to encourage healthy crops, so if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but it's a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, and ritual ceremonies, these have all been known to elect miraculous effects. Wait. The float, a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added. And those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float to focus into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I will accept your aid nonetheless. I'll introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Look. And allow Alize and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Akano to gather and vie for the title of ones chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Yeah, sounds reasonable. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float the best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Lunu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Linu Hanu. And certainly, let's all go together. Thanks to Wicklagmont, we find ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are variable aspects, but there's something to be said for some following one's instincts. Level 91. Okay. Just that way I can use this up. Oh, I don't have hands. I don't have hands. Oh yeah, Red Mage is the one that I have yet to actually... Update. And back to Viper. Okay, Lunahanu, let's go. The shipwright's name is Wuk Ivu. He's a Zabral who has only moved to Kozuma Uka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make an effort to offer him the proper Hanu grading. You want to offend him right before asking a favor. Proper Hanu grading? Oh, that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. We shouldn't have any problems. Let's head over to Okbekbe to the east of here. So Wuk is like a... some form of like title, just like with the Makote having like the tribes, like the U tribe and whatnot. Okay, making sense. Let me detour up here to get this chunk of the map. I have no clue what this fence is for. Oh, I thought the mini was a black cat, and I'm like, oh, there's a black kitty. Oh, you want to go? You want to go? I'll go. I haven't fought anything. I haven't fought anything yet, so thank you. Thank you very much. I much appreciate that. Okay, Lenu Hanu. This is Okbekbe, the village of all. Those who drift into Kazumauka from Tural and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Work Ivu, he lives and works in the house of Waters High, and at the top of that large tree nearby, or at the top of the large tree nearby. Follow me, and but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. I would say challenging. It's a very clear, like, walk up. While I'm here, it would be smart to go ahead and collect any ether currents that we come across. Which there's less now, if I remember correctly. Oh no, there's... Why is there so many? I thought they cut back on the amount of things needed to fly in an area. Do they only cut back when going into a new expansion now? I don't know. I have no idea. I thought this was supposed to be challenging. Okay. Maybe it's just challenging because of just how many damn steps, Jesus. Let's see how well this goes. As Wicklamoth's gonna really mess this up.
What do you want with me?
Right. The greeting.
Okay. How are you gonna...
Oh, Kali.
Yeah.
Oh, Kali.
I hope we get this as an emote. This is the new... Almost like Lollyho.
Good. You brought your manners with you. When in Ukanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect.
I honestly thought she was gonna mess this up.
Who call it home.
I'm kind of glad she didn't, though.
That explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Wuklamat.
What did she do?
What an unexpected honor for old Wokevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone
Oh.
and insulted the third
Oh.
province myself.
So this is how it goes sideways.
For this betrayal of etiquette. Please take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
Will not? Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, alright?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
How prompt.
I was like, I think I'll speak up now and put some normalcy in this conversation.
Float.
Oh,
It's in
eehee.
bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Yeah, I was butchering those.
But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials.
Where do we get
My
them?
lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to...
Oh, you can kind of hear the waterfalls in the distance. It's kind of cool.
Can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit. What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
That makes sense.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
You just stumbled into it.
Well, maybe a little.
Well, she can think on her feet. That's impressive.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo.
Uyuipo.
We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola, or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Leave it to me.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
Yep, sounds good.
That should save us some time.
All right then, let's get moving.
Let's go. Oh, there's the... Oh, was that a spy? Or was that the other brother? Nope, that was a spy.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihiana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
I really cannot wait to fight you. And just royally kick your ass. You big, dumb, ugly bastard. Just straight, just slap him across both faces. Pop, 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 pop. Cave Kiko Kikitola is southwest of Okanu. We can return to the village first and head there on foot. You can head there on foot. I have a motorcycle. And I plan on abusing it as much as possible. So I just love this motorcycle. What can I say? It is fucking badass. And all of its Tron-like glory. Seriously. It's the whole reason I love Tron. Fell in love with it. Kingdom Hearts 2. Loved watching the original movie. Loved the Tron Legacy. Terrified about Tron Ares. Because I really don't want Tron to just disappear to the wayside again. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah. We should, even though I'm never using it. Just alpaca keep. Southwest of here, was it? Let us be on our way. Good terrain, this bike is all terrain. Which it really shouldn't be with those tires. Those tires, like, it'd be like better for drifting. Like, you should be like Akira sliding all over the place. Frog. Big frog. Big beetle. It's actually gotta catch up. Or just not. Oh, those weird fish. Land anglerfish. Fuckers. Cave Kikotola as promised. Home to many deadly creature. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own research out here. If you spot raw Oboxia, you can spot raw Oboxia by its green hued glimmer. Bring anything matching the description to me. Shall scour the inside of the cave, then you take the west half and I'll take the east. What are the wisps? Oh, glowflies. This was full of dangerous creatures. Those are just glowflies. Eye-catching glimmer. Speaking of eye-catching, that is an aether current. And yes, I will be grabbing that. Every little bit to get closer to being able to fly in this area. Shiny pebble. Oh. This is where that is where the dangerous creatures come from. I check a stone glowing a distinct shade of green. It seems the exact kind of material Anohana is looking for. Oh. Oh, in that case. Since we're done fighting, let me sheathe my swords in the natural state instead of the dual blade. Or that single blade. Oh, yes, okay. Head of Dread. I need to abuse those more. I jumped the wrong way. Llama. So majestic. Okay, Lunahano. Found the stone. I picked up the ground near the entrance and found nothing. Did you find better luck inside the cave? Something like this? Yes, this is Abaxia. Along with Carl's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The suns you brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. He would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ihihana. When the big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on in his stead. That was why you agreed with Wiklamat's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes. It hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid ahead before me, and I will walk it for myself and for my friend. Thank you for sharing this story with us. Please, rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together and the Hanu shall host a splendid uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let us return to deliver the Abaxia to Wook Ivu's waiting hands. Sounds good. But what? If we, I don't know. Explore the other directions and just see what the hell's going on. You know? Why not? Just map the area a little bit. Oh. There's actual, like, water. Divots. Interesting. Was not expecting that. So clearly there is one up in this corner. Probably up at the top of that tree. Oh, you can chase me. House of Winds High. Isn't that the... What's the... Oh. Oh, okay. So there are multiple of these posts. What did I say? What did I fucking say? I can hear it. Plus, do not ask how a motorcycle is going upstairs. This is video game logic. I know how to. Okay, so is it a certain spot where we gotta jump off? Do we have to parkour to get the dam? Oh no, it was down there. That was a pretty good turn. Cool. The fuck are you? A hammerhead crocodile? That is terrifying. Yoshi P, why would you okay this? Those ugly ass dino bird things. No, understandable, understandable. I would kind of expect those there. But a hammerhead fucking crocodile? That's like... I'd expect that from an area that's like... supposed to be like... Australia. Or closer to what Final Fantasy Florida would be. No, Australia. Is that what Mare City is? Or is Mare City supposed to be Antarctica? Because you know, like... like the world's like very much like takes inspiration. If you can catch me, go ahead. Takes a lot of inspiration from... Oh no, oh, with there are hunt monster, they just actually exist. They're not a unique hunt monster. Oh, let me check up here. Like, spaced off of our, like the map of our world. Very much so. You can draw a lot of connections. So this is like the Americas. And we're in like Final Fantasy Mexico? No. This would be south. This would be like, I don't know, Brazil-ish. I don't know South America very well. I'm just checking up here for extra. Whatchamacallits. Ether currents. Boop. I imagine there'd be at least one more this way. I don't think there was one over here that we found yet. Was there? I don't remember. How can I lie? I thought for sure there would have been one there. That is a very deep, like, the way it just goes, you actually just fade into the ground. That's kind of entertaining. I mean, that's really entertaining. Let me just phase into the ground. Like, I know there's like, it's a limitation thing. I understand. It's nothing I can fault the developers for. Anything? I'm just checking since we have a vantage point. So far, it looks like no. Stop. Thanks to the third promise and your mighty swings, we've collected some suitable logs of Uyu Ipo about the Abraxia. Yes, these are excellent samples. Good quantity too. A goodly quantity too. At this stage, you likely surmise that the Latina wheat encourages the crop to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now, to get to work crafting these pieces for the floats, I could use an assistant versed in the arcane arts to enhance the Uyuipo's conductivity. I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Okanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Cool. Woo! There's fall damage, but there's not fall death. And that's what's important. Do do do. Like, I get there probably be like, oh, that's the Urapacha. You know, they split the zones up a bit. Like, that much I get. It's just like how they did it with Shadowbringers. And a little bit of Endwalker, because underground place was also split. Kind of like when they do that, so that way you get like, you go back but you see like a new part of it. Carrying up the Uyipo was a trial unto itself. Oh, it's already fixed. Wait, no, it's not. At first, Vukivu criticized everything I did, then suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise, and I must punish myself," then proceeded to slam his head into the Uyipo tree. I told him not to worry about it again. It was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least we've seen to the poles in the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. Cool. How many? That's why MSQ. I stopped myself from typing there for a second because I thought I was going to type Mythic Spoiler, which would be for magic cards. Lifting of the wings. Oh, so we are almost done with the this half of the question. Cool. Cool. Me, I actually make it through the level 91 quest. Oh no, I wanted Twitch. There we go. Night World. Huh. That's new. Maybe. Because, you know, we're a different continent, so it wouldn't be the Allegan, so that makes sense. So maybe it's tied to whatever super advanced civilizations over here that I got my bike from. Theory. Well, that the person who got the bike that I bought from got it from. Theory. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Do. Oh, okay. Over there by the float. Isn't that the third promise? The rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reach by reviving Ihihana. Festival is a prayer for healthy crops. Does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okano altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. Oh, I won't be too quick to count Koana out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds, something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll see another of his innovations firsthand. Heh, sounds like Arcona. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think of a solution. Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of one's chosen. The winner is only too happy to donate. Well, was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent the feather sailing for Malms. We had to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Envil twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we brought the wooden gemstone replacements crafted by Wokivu. All that is left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor last time I was here. I remember being surprised that they could even lift the thing with its hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? You! Our beloved Ihihana, the lifting of wings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus, I nominate you, Woklamat, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? This won't make me seasick, will it? I don't think so. Then wait, Anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I'd be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Wiklamat. I have roles for the rest of you as well. You will be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kuzan, where the sacred likeness of Kixiha is escorned. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. Expect me to sit still while until Wokivu is finished with the float. Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind to assist Wokivu with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the Stride of the Sun. Then we shall see the clearing at end to end. Personally, I would rather one fighter stay here, because I do not trust Bokul Jaja. Like, the guttural want to punch him in both of his faces. Is to the same extent I get with, like, whenever I see, like, a Yakuza character that's just like, I don't like you. As Lino Hanu said, Kozin should be down this way, then off to the east when the path branches. Something about bridges and the Stride of the Sun? Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've culled all the threats you can find, let's meet up in front of that. Oh, a survey. $2K berry. Pocket. know what would be smart? Oh, that's not what I wanted. It would have been smart to bring Stanley out and get him training while we were doing this. That would have been the smart thing to do. We'll do it later. I should have literally just like, oh yeah, let's pull the joke about it, since, you know, we're going to, you know, new area. Skryl doing her thing. Next destination. It would be smarter if I started getting the speed more frequently first. We're gonna divert for a minute. I'm sensing that there's one around this way. Gut instinct. Glad I'm so strong that I can just ignore. Oh. I wonder why. So it's just like, maybe it's just showing the land bridge. I don't know. So, this screams dedicated fishing spot. You know? Whoop. I feel like there's gotta be one here. You know? Seriously? Wrong again? Not even a lookout point? Huh. I thought for sure there would have been a damn ether current up here. Is it because it's too obvious of a point? Is that why, Yoshi P? Is that why there's not one over here? I'm still checking out this one. Like, this water's moving pretty violently. It should be pushing me and I have to fight against it. That's just me though. That's just water. Okay. So I gotta do my next natural instinct. Nope. Can you only swim into the waterfalls? There's like... Did you not hide a cave, Yoshi P? You always gotta check the waterfalls. If there's waterfalls, you check to see if there is a hidden cave. It is video game 101. And just because I was wrong the first time doesn't mean I'm not just gonna, check them all anyways. I'm still a little upset that I was wrong on there being Nathan Current over here. I thought for sure, I'm pretty sure I checked that one, for sure, that there would be one. There we go. So let's just check up over here. Chocobo joining in on the fishing activities too. Understandable. Okay, we'll just continue on to where we were going. Sound good? Hope so. So how is Bakul Jaja going to fuck up our plans with this? Just sneak in and like, aha, everything worked according to plan. I am the one who solved it. That wouldn't work because, you know, everyone else just be like, yeah, no, we were helping her out the entire time. Shut up. I don't know. Flight of We Wingless. Wikilamot took out a ugly motherfucker. I mean, ugly motherfucker, holy shit. Well, whatever was here got fucked. Oh. How was this? Bring the children I see our ancestors' creation reduced to more than a little powder, little more than a pile of scattered sticks. In honor of our wingless ones, we shall see it. Is it like a lift? Or is it like a set of stairs? That looks like stairs. I'm like, oh, these dumbasses can't fly. So we're gonna create a set of stairs so they can get up to this area. But we're gonna name it in such a way that also makes fun of the fact that they can't fly. Respect. Absolute respect. I would do the same thing in a heartbeat. Bakpoga. How much further do we have to go? I'm surprised I haven't seen any lookout spots. You want me to go that way? I go this way. Because I'm exploring at the same time we're doing this. Because I like mapping. Okay, this, I am calling it now, is 100% an aether current. No, that's not what I was gonna say. In the preview, like in all the trailers, like there's that one that where it's going down the river. Like the entrance to like that dungeon. I'm calling it now. It looks like the perfect place to do it. I don't know. I didn't make the game. So we got that aether. How many aether currents have we nabbed? Like 3? 4. That's almost half. Not bad if I do say so myself. There's probably one more down in this area, and then the other 5 are up here. Along with any of the whatchamacallits. Words. The quest ones. The fuck are you? Oh, you're the weird Trent things that walk on their hands. Gotcha. That is a big poison frog. Like holy hell. Big frog. But not just like big frog like the big frogs. It's just like an actual normal looking frog. Just huge. Yeah, if you can catch up with me, we can fight. I doubt you can, though, buddy. Highly doubt. So let's see. Is there not the other one up here? Not for certain it would be like up in this area. Let's check like that little spot where it juts out there. If not, oh no, it's not gonna be there because that's literally not far off from literally where that last one was. I don't know. Back to the quest. Unless we can see one hiding on the ground floor. Doesn't look like it. Up and over. Whoop. I love the tilt that the bike has when you're actually on the ground. Now, 10 out of 10. Okay. Let's see, finish this quest. Doesn't look like an Anu. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. This must be in the likeness of Ixion. The Hanu deity of the harvest. Catamaran. I was half expecting a flying whale. I feel like that's what I'm going to say. Yeah. A whale? Why a whale of all things? Anyway, it is said that Ixa here was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was brought to Tural by the first Hanu. The Hanu migrated from another continent. They mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. This is very fascinating, but we should we be getting back to Lini Lunu? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right. I'll need a ride on the floats. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Sounds good. We're going to take a quick break. Because I really load up so that way I know there's not another cutscene, but I really gotta use the bathroom. Load. Of course there's a cutscene when I have to pee. Okay, well. Oh, you're gonna destroy the float, aren't you?
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
Okay, you can say it again after I pee. Hold that thought. And we should be back. Okay, I see everything's going on that end. There we go. And I see that. Make sure my voice is so good. Cool. Okay. So, back to it. Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again? That again.
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you.
Yeah. Called him out on his shit.
There's one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
Oh. He's pissed.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry.
If only a handful of us
Already?
could,
Stand back, Wukevu!
use an aetherite.
Protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again.
Well, those feathers are much more vibrant. Holy hell.
This is a priceless treasure. And as festival leader, I would die to protect it.
Very well, if that's what you want.
Don't you know jumping attacks are very bad and like early on. Oh, I thought you were just gonna get smacked out of the way. Like just straight smacked.
I put everything into that blow.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
Are we about to have to play as Wuklamat?
Your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
I think the answer is yes. Nope, we made it here in time. Because all of us are smart and use the aetherite.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all
I have fought gods.
alike.
Do you think I care?
Calm yourself, chosen one. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
I cannot wait to kick your ass.
Lucky for you. Eh?
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us, third promise. You're not dying, are you?
Did she just get knocked back? Calm down.
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes, we are.
It's weird how their mouths always open and just seeing smile. It's like, it's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. The Hanu Hanu and the Vanu Vanu are just very creepy to interact with as bird people. Not gonna lie. The hell did I miss in shout chat over here? Oh, it's a hunt train. Okay. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-head, I may as well not have been here at all. Nonsense! You stood your ground and bought us the time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. Do I have any of these dice? I know I have plenty of pumpkin orange. So let's go ahead. Get the Ochu green. With that exciting interlude over, you'd be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be a courtesy to inform the villagers that Ihana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oh, Kelly, see? I remember. Oh, so Yoshi P and the Great Year. Okay, the vibes I get is Bunny Boy, Idion from Idion Stormrage from World of Warcraft. Just the wings and dual blades. Gives me that vibe. I mean, you could probably be like I can't remember the Duskrite elf and kind of pull it off. Just kind of comes close enough to Idion. Sure, let's get the double wings. One of the masks from near raids. Don't ask why I am putting together something I'm never gonna do. Oh. the thing's happening. What the flow's fix? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ihihana will be soon underway. They have wanted us to honor them with celebration. Let's not let their loss deter us from it. Let's go enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. Here's the dispirited Hanu from earlier. I can only imagine just like as everyone going through this as fast as possible, just the wave of everyone saying this. It's kind of why like I was like in not a rush to get through this, so that way, you know, everyone else can just kind of go and, you know, not be blocking everything. That's all I was about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Clean up The storm's aftermath may have been harder us all, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. It's like we'll both... Kona and Wuklamut get the stone thing, or is it like there's only one stone to get? Whoever gets the most wins. Thank you for letting me know. I'd much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do, what to do. Do the festival, bro. That's what you do. Gotta party hardy. So that way your village doesn't crumble into death. That's the smart thing to do. Okay. The Hanu were pleased the festival is going ahead, I assume. I imagine. As well, once your friends return, the lifting of the wings can begin at last.
So few have come.
Patience.
Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
So is this like going to be the equivalent of like, because all of this is, you know, going on. It's like
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest.
channeling the power of a primal to cause the reeds to grow.
It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamut, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her!
I mean, the heaviest thing is going to be the float itself. It's not like Golu Jaja, which is probably like doubling the weight of it. What kind of walk is that?
I could get used to this.
Do they all start walking like that following the session?
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
Right, we've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
I'm not doing this the entire time. Yeah, they all just... Thank God it's not a full cutscene of just walking. So what's gonna happen?
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Channeling everyone's...
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
The chicken boat shoots lasers from its eyes. It is a weapon. Is this something that we're gonna start? Oh, I was gonna say, is this something we're gonna see the effects of immediately? The answer is pretty much. Most definitely.
It worked.
You knew it would work.
Natural charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
We did it. Cool. I'm feeling decently good. I think I can continue. We might be able to push on to the Pelu ones. We'll find out. Should I have left the boat behind like that? Or a float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brother would have been swept up by the festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns carrying the poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished. Ugh. How come those ones?
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits.
Mm-hmm.
If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
You think with the amount of ether that the Warrior of Light has alone.
Us with the feet, then.
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper.
That's what they call themselves when they're kids, is chirpers. That's adorable.
One lacks in maintaining the float, diluting its magic, and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Kona!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Vocal Jaja. Two-headed bastard. So what's your plan? Just a shit ton of Aether? Concentrated Aether.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's
Mhm.
condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
Mm-hmm.
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
But you start taking away from the culture.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Well, yours is just quick and efficient.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamat. It achieved the same result.
No, it did not.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
The result of the read, yes, is the same.
Fun.
But the hope
I
that...
visited your village before. I thought I knew everything about
Hold
it.
on. The... Kona wants, quick, efficient, understandable, respect. But, well, yes, brought the reeds back. Kona's solution was just the solution to the task that was given to him. Wuklamat's solution goes beyond that, because not only did we accomplish, fixing at least some of the fields, it also helped light a fire back into the Hanu that they were desperately missing in the time of distress. So, no, Wuklamat's solution was in fact the better solution.
As it turns out, I knew very little about the reeds, about Ihihana.
Mm-hmm.
With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. I like you even more now than I did before.
And now she also has respect for these people even more. Hanu just solved the problem.
And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
So this is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
The third promise? You must join us for Ikikana next season. As Dawn servant, of course.
At the same time,
It's back to Turihyola for now.
he's also gained the favor of the Hanu,
For having us.
much like Gulu Jaja did. Like, there's clearly a right answer.
These are interesting times indeed.
Oh. So is this a force take back to, Oh, no, we get to see what this fucker's up to.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
Wish we could see if it actually works, though. Personally, I not for the Hanu's sake, but I would love to see it fail. And just not do anything. But you know it's gonna do a little something. Okay. So this is before we leave. So before we leave, I have to know. One, two, three. Okay. Got one. Okay, I see where the last one is that we didn't get. I see it. Hold on, guys. I want to have the first half of the Aether Currents before we leave. So you're gonna have to give me 5 minutes to bike on over the bridge. Because it is roughly... Oh, let me get on the straightaway. Roughly there. Roughly. Within that area. Because we've already gotten 4. This will give us half of the Aether Currents done here. Cannot wait to have flying again. I mean, at least it's another thing that I will say 14 has over Warcraft is flying in each expansion you just have to buy, but it's a shit ton of gold. And making money in Warcraft is a lot harder, I would say. Actually, I was pretty damn close looking at the map. Cool. Cool. Like, it was a lot harder to make, like, money in Warcraft. Because you're limited on all that you could do when it comes to, like, crafting and gathering. So, like, yeah, well, everything's pretty expensive, guild-wise, for, like, all the newest items. It's one of those things, it kind of, like, balances itself out because you can do all the crafting yourself. For Warcraft, you could only have, like, 2 of those kinds of skills. Period. You got 2 crafting skills. You have a gathering and a crafting. That's it. Okay. So we have done everything that we can. Come on. Pop. Thank you. My journey has just started. I'm already met so many wonderful people. Wookiee Wu, for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be respectful of other cultures as he is. And Lunu Hano, it warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihihana, and others help do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else might who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Zabalyev Taye. No, I did not want the whale. Oh, are those? Are those quests? Or the Aether Currents? Right for the offering? Right of one's chosen. Okay, yep, that's how we're gonna. I think I will save the Pelu Pelu for next stream. Because it's almost 11. So let's do these side quests. Get them knocked out of the park. And then we can be on our way. You're Warclamat's companion, aren't you? Kixia hand smiles upon me. I had hoped the great bird would guide one of the village's saviors to me. You see, the time has come for us to make our customary offerings to Kix. It is the ceremony we hold dear, and I will invite you to participate as an honored guest. Yep, sounds good. You'll join us? Well, that makes me so happy my feathers are standing up straight. The traditional offering is a fruit that grows in the southwest, and they must be so ripe that they fall into the earth. Gather 3 and deliver them to the shrine. Go. Sounds quick and easy. Zap. Oh, you went full on with the allegiance gear. I mean, respect. It is pretty. I respect the allegiance gear, the blast relic armor. I just have a thing where I do not like having anything close up to my neck. It's why, like, I'm always wearing like tank tops or V-necks whenever you see me on screen, or like, you know, when I'm doing Yakuza, it's like, you know, so many buttons because I'm not just replicating. I don't like things up tight. And it's translated to, I don't like that look on my characters if I can avoid it. Let's see what this one is. Didn't I just see you back at the boat? Hold on. Lanu Hanu. Servus, of course I know your name. Who isn't familiar with Lagomod's companions? Or is that Hanulanu? They have weird names, okay? It must be Hanulanu's the other one. Hold on, wait. Lenuhanu. This is Lanu. Okay. Their names are very similar, so it's like, wait, I just passed you. What do you mean you know my name? We were talking a few minutes ago. There. Not to mention your friends can't seem to go a moment without mentioning you. I'm Lenuhanu. And the honor of being the one's chosen, it is my feathers which adore. Oh, okay, it's you. I feel the wind has guided me to you for a reason. A visitor to our village who has fast become an honored friend. I would offer you a chance to strengthen our bonds. Perhaps you are familiar with Landsguard. It is customary among the ones chosen to save their molted feathers and present them to these brave protectors as a gift every few years. At this moment, one of their number is making their way to Okanu to receive our offering, but there is much more than just a simple delivery, and I think you'd be interested in taking part. It would deepen our understanding of our ways, and perhaps you and this member of the Landsguard will become fast friends. I would start with a small talk if you're willing. Nanashe is the name of our guest. He was due to arrive some time ago, but I fear he may be lost. Could you maybe search the road for him? I'll stay behind in case he arrives here after all. Oh, this one's kind of closer, so. I thought... I only saw the big green thing out of the corner of my eye. I thought the hill was legit moving for a second. I was about to say, what did I just run into? Let's just up the road. Just follow the road, my dude. Why would you lost already? Like for me, you're not Hanu unless you're molting something awful. Oh, so that's the way of it. Well, now that you found me, I suppose I better get on with it. Sorry for my lack of enthusiasm. I joined the Landsguard hoping I could bust some skulls, slaughter some beasts, you know, use these muscles of mine. But for my first assignment, I'm lugging crates of supplies around. Not exactly what I had in mind. I suppose complaining won't get this done any faster. Let's go meet this... Yeah, finish the Hanu quest line, and then we'll call it a night. It sounds good. How about no? Oop. You found him. Now we can begin, before they get the feathers is to be so there are proper steps that must be taken. Firstly, I bid the warmest welcomes to Nanashe. As once chosen, it is my solemn duty to show you what sights our humble village has to offer. As one of the Landsguard, it behooves you to become familiar with all corners of the continent, yes? Then you'll come with me to the center of Okanu, where you can behold the entire village at once. Whoop. 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 Okay. Survey. Survey says... That's why I haven't found any landmarks. Where do you get talk to the person to get that unlocked? That's why I haven't found any. I haven't unlocked it yet. Duh. Take it all in. This is Okanu. As you can see, our homes are made from wood and reeds. Both of which the forest blesses us with in abundance. More caffeine, please. But nature's blessings are to be treated with care. For dried reeds can easily catch flame, and if they do, we risk setting the entire village alight. Building waterways through Okanu is a way to protect us from such incidents, but aquatic beasts can travel them as well. And when these beasts become too great in number, we beseech the Landsguard to call them. Do you now? I always thought hunting duty was just a way to keep us sharp. While I'm here, I'll make sure nothing troubles your home. All of Okanu would thank you. And for the reason you came, with the feathers of the winds chosen, they're used to adorn the equipment worn by the Landsguard. The design evokes the image of Kixia, the great bird revered by all of Hanu. Its feathers give it a touch of authenticity that makes soldiers appear all the fiercer. Every soldier's outfit is designed according to their profession, and each feather must undergo an elaborate process of dyeing and oiling to meet the Landsguard's varied needs. So without further ado, let's begin. First, I ask that you come meet me at the gate to the southeast. Fine, I should warn you, I'm not known for my delicate hands. Well, that went about as well as I expected. Could you stay behind for a moment, Servos? I'd like to hear your opinion on Nahanche. He doesn't, yeah, he really doesn't want to be here. I mean, he's motivated, but he wants to, like, just fight, which is understandable. I have the same impression. Excuse me. That one came out of nowhere. I have the same impression. Truth be told, his attitude is the same as every Landsguard troop who comes to receive this gift, and we're meant to fix it. Consider this rite of passage of sorts. The Landsguard sends us troops whose rough edges want for polish, and the tasks we set before them serve as a whetstone. Over the course of our work, they gain a great insight into the history and the meaning behind this exchange of gifts. Soldiers with tangible bond to their charge will protect it with all the more staunchly. In recent days, however, even our treasure trove of knowledge hasn't been enough to rouse the spirits of some. But working alongside someone as capable as you, Nanhanche might find an extra motivation he needs. Now then, let's proceed to the southeastern gate. And while this goes without saying, keep this little conversation between us a secret. Unless there is a very, like, good unlock at the end of this, I hate to break this to you, buddy, I don't think we're going to talk to each other again for a very long time. There would have to be, like, I don't know, fucking, like a good reward at the end of this, or like another class that pops up that I want to level and just have quests ready for. What did I do to deserve this? Now I know why my superiors are snickering behind my back as I departed. Hanu might think this bird god is worth all this trouble, but I just want to get it over with. Cool. Let's go. Actually, it's just right over here. Take care of this. Gather the fruits. Up. What? I thought it'd be attacked. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting to be attacked. Does that say that there's a giant beetle behind me? There you are. These are giant ass fruits. Like, damn. Okay. Yeah, fate's popping off. I'm not worried about it. Oh yeah, we have to take it to the place. You know what? Let's switch up the music. I haven't just driven the Regalia on a road in a while. Switch up a little bit. Seriously, my two favorite mounts. The only thing that's like, I'd probably replace the chair. I like the chair a lot, but I'd probably replace it with the Final Fantasy 12 bike once I eventually get that. But that's sometime. That's a ways out. I mean, a ways out. I'm not even sure. I don't even have all the ones from the first zone, and I've barely made a dent into the second zone. Because unfortunately, not too many people hang out in the second zone. Which hurts. Because I wanted, like, actually clear all of Boja. Maybe I can get the coax everyone else in the FC into, like, spamming Boja with me. Maybe. I can't even see him. Check the Boja rank here. Oh. I don't know why you're just standing guard. Oh, I do have, speaking of the Regalia, at some point in the future, there might be a Final Fantasy 15 playthrough, or, yes, 15. That is 15. 16 is the other one. Where is... Oh, up. I didn't realize there were stairs. Because I've played a good chunk of the way through 15 on my PS4. I was max level. I had one. And I mean, one of the royal arms to get. And it was a pain in the ass. It was the gauntlet for the shield. I couldn't get through it, so I dropped the game, and that was years ago. So I'd start fresh. And just break the game all over again like I did the first time around. Oh, hello. To what do I owe this honor? Take fruit. Kix will be most satisfied with these. Today, you are more than an honored guest. You are the very heart of the ceremony. After your efforts to bring Ihihana back to us, Kix is doubtless overjoyed to see you in this role. The fruit shall bear a powerful blessing indeed. Now you must take the previous offering back once you came. Deliver the blessed fruit to Ayanu Hanu, and the ceremony will be complete. Go with haste. As I just yeet myself off of. But I got it with the Steam sale. Which I think the Windows edition has some, like, content that I didn't even have access to. I'm not entirely sure. But, you know, it's something. And we make the turn. Do do do. But with what I did play of 15, I did enjoy 15's story a lot. And it was a very fun game to play. I feel like 15 is... or at least was. I know a lot of love has cropped up for 15 over the years. But I was playing it like relatively, like when it was still relatively new. And honestly, it was a good experience. I think too many people were just knocking it way too early. But then again, I know a lot of people were like sour after like 13. Which I haven't, of the 13 games, I've only played like a Lightning Returns. Which was fun gameplay wise. I had no clue what was going on story wise though. I know Lightning had gone and Lightning would returned, and kind of reminded me of like Final Fantasy, but like Majora's Mask Final Fantasy in a weird sense. I don't know if that's correct. Yes, because it was timed. That was even longer ago. Actually, I think you're right near that. Yeah. You're right near that ramp. Good thing the Regalia is all terrain too. I don't even have the upgraded tires. Welcome back. Was Lanuhali impressed with your offering? Yes, I can feel Kixia's grace emanating from these. Thus, the ceremony is complete. The younger Ahanu clamor to participate in this rite, you know. It is said the fruit is offered to Kixia becomes imbued with its divine spirit. And all who carry them shall be blessed with great luck. Surely you shall be too. Although you've traveled far, I hope you feel enriched by the experience. Go with gratitude, and may the wings of Kixia sweep in ill fortune from your path. I do have to say, I have my suspicions. We'll just bike the rest of the way there. It's just a quick ride up. Boop. But so far from what we can see of this area, pretty dope. I can't wait to see it from like the upper like peaks and be able to look down. I still can't get over green and fuzzy Gobu. Like, I just can't. It's like a Gobu forced Yeti. I think those are the best words to describe that. No, hey look. Order. Oh. There's a lot of people here. Like, holy shit, there's a lot of people here. And that's where I need to go. Sights of the west. That's where I will get... Wait, didn't I get... Hold on. Oh, okay. I still haven't gotten any of the AR ones. Like, I don't actively do them. But like, it's nice getting them when they come, like I cross paths with them. At least we got through the stream without having to try to do a cutscene 20 times. That was nice. I do like the music here though. It is very poppin'. Oh, wait, are you actually out here? You're just not loaded in yet. Yes. I just need... Well, didn't they cut back on the instant? Whoa. It's having such a hard time loading, it's like giving motion blur to that. Ugh. Oh, that made that's ugh. Okay, that looks Neo Kingdom Code of Casting. Am I even kidding? That's not gonna... It looks nice. No. Neo Kingdom Tabard of Maiming. I don't like how it comes up on the neck like that. Ew. Oh, the new Dawn. Okay, okay, there we go. Oklamat. Come on, give me the quest giver, damn it. Spawn the Catwoman. So I can talk. Thank you. Just like you said, we found an Elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and march onwards to Urkopacha. Chances are good we'll find an Elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see that your opportunistic Pelu friend has to say. And we will do that another time. Let me, while I am actively thinking about it, that is absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. Synthetic femboy. That name checks out, glam checks out. 10 out of 10. Absolutely love it. Now, where do I... Oh, leaves. I do not have anywhere near enough, our crafters aren't anywhere near high enough to be able to do leaves here. Nowhere near. But we can come up over here. Unlock our sightseeing log for over here. Hopefully. Are you in the house? No. Are you supposed to be here? No. Are you up? The hell is that? Like up behind? Are you up there? I have no idea. There we go. LCB Ironheart. Hello, Adrian, am I right? Do you fancy yourself a sightseer? Yeah, I do that occasionally. Dear old Milnith gave you her journal? My, what a small world. It just so happens I'm her cousin. Else be Ironheart at your service. Well, if you met cousin Milnith, I'm sure you can guess why I crossed the salt, as they say. This continent is positively brimming with sights unseen by Eorzean eyes. I'm here to discover them all. My twin sister and I, that is, you see, I had more interest in Yak while she was drawn to the vistas of Yak. So it was that we parted ways at the bridge, each of us touring half a Tural. So give me your sightseeing log then. Let's see. Oh, how beautiful. I should like to see these places myself someday. Sorry. I was just gonna scribble down. My notes on Yak Tural. I included what my sister shared with me at Yak Tural, but I'm afraid it isn't much. My twin's name is Emmeline, and she's still wandering about over there. Given your natural affinity for iron hearts, you're doubtless to run into her someday. Well, I'm sure you got places to be and vistas to behold. May your journey throughout Tural be bright and unforgettable. Sightseeing log expanded. Cool. Cool. We have all new vistas. Excellent. And with that, we shall, or I shall call it here. If you guys enjoyed the stream or enjoyed the VOD, just trying to get somewhere more scenic while I talk. I'd be that moving. I will figure out why that does that. So I know, like you. You know what? Instead of trying to find someplace nice here, let's just go home. Go home. Back to the FC house. Where I can also check to make sure that it's not doing that motion blur thing in someplace that's not loaded up with a lot of people. Anyways, if you enjoyed the stream or the VOD, you know, if you on Twitch, greatly appreciate it. If you gave me a follow, very much appreciate it. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button so that way you can stay stay on top of the VODs. Also, I post my schedule here on YouTube and at the socials down here, so you can give me a follow there to stay up to date with what the stream schedule is going to be like. Try to put them out on like Monday or Monday. So yeah, hold on, test. It seems very jerk. Yeah, no, it's... I gotta fix that. I will do that later. Well, no, I will do that later, as in with the stream down. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Let's see, is there anyone... Let's see, anyone that I'm following? See, Games Done Quick is doing a replay of Pokemon. Any in the... You see, the Final Fantasy sphere is so big, it's hard to just kind of pick one. So I don't think I will do any raids of anyone tonight. Anyways, yeah, we won't do any raids tonight. I'm going to thank you all once again for watching. And as always, until next time.